car, dude? Let me get you a car. There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Enjoy the racing, dude. Grab a sticker if you want. Whatever you want.
My name is Tyler Truex, 23 years old, from Marietta, New Jersey. I've been racing since I was 5 years old. Started in quarter midgets, moved up to the Bandolera stuff, and then got into legend cars. That's really when my career took off, around 2016. Me and my dad were racing at Bethel, New York, and went down to North Carolina to go kind of try and chase them guys down there. That's where all the money is. That's where all the big talent is. So we went down there against a lot of money, trying to go race to see what we could do. In the first couple races, we ended up winning and won the winter heat, and went down to Orlando to race in another national series, which was 5 races. It was a week deal, and ended up winning 2 or 3 races and winning the championship in that. So that kind of is when my career kind of took off, 2016. The modified's nice all year, which that's my main deal. I love racing the bigger stuff in the Premier Division and going and touring with the modified. But the modified ends in the middle of November. If we race Turkey Derby in the middle of November, most guys it ends in the beginning of October. So racing ends in October. You're stagnant till March, you know. So it's nice to be in the indoors and be able to stay fresh and racing, stay fresh in people's minds, you know, go to the racetrack. The indoor auto racing, they bring in a big crowd, as you've seen in Allentown. The indoor auto racing, you have to drop all your stuff off right at the sidewalk and bring everything in, your toolbox, your car, fire suit, shoes, all that kind of stuff. So we got all our pit areas set up, got all getting ready to go out for practice. Brandon's checking tire pressures, doing all that, and I'm getting dressed and I don't have any shoes. I was looking all around for my shoes. They were nowhere to be found. Now at Allentown, we had to park our haulers down the street, a couple roads down. So they had to shuttle back to go get my shoes to try and make it back for practice. So I'm sitting in my car with my just regular shoes on, waiting for them to come and give me my shoes. So that was pretty funny. It wasn't at the time, but now looking back at it, it's pretty funny, stuff like that.
Guys!
Ah, because of me?
She pulled out the parking lot. You said, I need my springs, and I went, nope, not happening. I told her, one of these other assholes are going to be back up here, and it's not going to be me this time.
Jumping from the modified to the slingshot's crazy, because the modified, I mean, you got like 500 some horsepower, and then you got jumping a little go-kart with a little Briggs & Stratton's, pretty much like a glorified lawnmower engine. That first heat race, like I said, it's carnage, and especially everyone wants to make the race in that first heat race, you know. So we started, I don't even know where we were running there at the time. I think it was like 3rd or 5th. And I jumped the damn tires on the inside. That was all on me. So I jumped the tires, and it knocked the toe out real bad, and it bent the whole left front and broke the spindle. So at that point, I couldn't get it to turn anymore, and down the straightaway, it just turned into the wall. So that was the end of our heat race. But luckily after that, like we were talking earlier, with not having much time, we knocked the spindle off and ended up getting a new spindle, and had to take the whole left front hub off, the tire and all that stuff, and change the spindle, put the new spindle on, and redo the toe and everything in the amount of time before the V main. So we ended up getting it fixed, checked the toe, got it all done just in time to get in line for the V main last chance qualifier. started 7th. I think we were up to 2nd and just didn't go our way and ended up 4th. So, yeah, it's tough. It sucks. It stinks. It's probably one of, if not the first race I've missed in my career, going to and trying to race and not make the race. So that was devastating, but it's fun, you know. Just enjoy going to the racetrack and being with all my friends, family, and doing it as a sport. You know, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. It's just as long as you're having fun, it's the biggest thing. So they only took 2 out of the counts. That's the end of our night. Kind of sucks. It ended short, not make the main, but can't thank everyone that makes it possible enough. Energy Solutions, Mancini Custom Homes, Halifax's Paint. There's so many people. Join APS. I mean, there's a lot of people that make it happen, so I got to thank them. I wish we could have had a better race for me.
What are you doing on your belly? Right rear was 2 15/16, and left rear was 2 5/8. You're way up there, buddy. What was it right now? Okay. Whoa. We had it at 2 1/8, and then.
You don't remember the measurement for stagger, right? You sure wrote down.
Yeah, but measurement-wise.
Or you can just plug it in too, babe. That way you don't pull them ever out. Alright, so that's all we need there. Now I just gotta check front toe. It's definitely cool having my buddy Brandon being able to help me with everything. I mean, I've been racing since I was 5 years old, you know. He kind of just started getting involved in the racing stuff the last couple of years, so it's cool to see him being involved as much as he is and being interested as much as he is. I mean, like we were running through the numbers, like going from the modified and then jumping to like a little go-kart slingshot like we are. I mean, it's a big jump. Kevin Kramer's taught us a lot on the modified stuff, so if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to set the modified up like we're able to. So Kevin's definitely our brains, but he's taught Brandon everything that he knows and me, and it's nice to have somebody like him, same age as me. We could joke around. And
What was it? 3 1/8? You 3 1/8?
Even Brandon, like when he was watching me when I was younger and stuff, he didn't really realize how much was involved, you know, and then he got involved and kind of made him more into racing, you know, like he was going to the track, doing all the tire pressures, sizing tires, knows what springs are in the car. I mean, all that kind of, he goes out and sees how the car's handling, and then like he wants to make adjustments, you know, like all that's the fun in racing for us, you know, like a lot of people just think it's turning left and going in circles. There's a lot more to it than that, you know, like with the setup. It's kind of the joy in it that all us racers get. It's being able to go out there and try and pick up a 100th, pick up a 10th. I mean, pick up a 10th, you're setting the world on fire, it feels like, and that's like, I mean, it's like blink of an eye, you know, so it's fun being in the racing world and then having people like Brandon who's never gotten to grow up around it and see it and be like, huh, that's crazy, you know what I mean, a 10th, like, that you don't even think of that kind of stuff in any other sport, so it's pretty cool.
Atlantic City. It will change every idea you ever had about winning and losing.
Atlantic City is probably my favorite race, my most looking forward to. Like I was saying before with Allentown and Syracuse and the other indoor series, you only get those couple rounds of practice. In Atlantic City, they give us a whole day prior, Thursday, of open practice. So we get like 5-6 rounds of open practice on the track we're going to race that weekend. So that right there makes it so much better for me as confidence-wise as a driver to be able to go and adjust on the car and see what I want. And I mean, Atlantic City is right in my backyard, so I just look forward to that one. Everyone comes from away. I mean, I'm the closest local to that track as far as I know. So, yeah, it's just, I definitely look forward to Atlantic City the most out of all of them. on the start, we took the green and everybody just checked up getting down into one, and I had nowhere to go, so we went up into turn one and just kind of got stopped there, so we got put to the rear with everybody else, so it was an unfortunate start to the event. When you get put to the rear in those situations, there's only 25 laps in the feature. I mean, when you get put to the rear, you got only one option, that's to get to the front. We were definitely a better car than a lot of them guys back there. It's just a matter of time to figure out how to get around. Tried to get to the inside of them, and he didn't know I was there. It's hard in them big cars to really tell where people are. Didn't know I was there, and spun them out and have penalized splits. We were backmired in that traffic. It was just like, kind of had to hit your marks and be patient once the 99 climbed the wall. Just hit your marks and kind of pick them off one at a time. And like I said, it was hard. It's hard to pass in them things as it is. So just hitting your marks is the biggest thing. Trying to roll the corners and get what you can in that time.
It got better though on the long run, didn't it? Those tires are junk. Hartway gave us fuck too. They were so bad. I was going to Australia.
Nobody can be angry while eating a cupcake.
No.
That's true.
We ain't angry. We glad.
Okay.
Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
And in New York, a ban on crowds of 500 or more, Broadway dark, concert halls and museums set.
Under this executive order, all gatherings are canceled until further notice.
We did it already. That's the law. An orange zone and a red zone. Follow the facts.
Oh, damn. I look like a badass.